So for my narrative, I did a PowerPoint on a project in one of my communication disorders classes. So all about the client, we had to pick a video and observe a client with some type of a disorder. So our client had a speech sound disorder. She was 4 years old in preschool, and she had troubles producing the S, Z, sh, ch, and R sound. And she was knowledgeable on where her articulator should have been placed. A description of the video. The clinician has taught the client where to put articulators in order to produce the correct sound. The clinician incorrectly modeled the R sound to the client. The clinician uses a flavor stick to show the client where the articulators are on the tongue to correctly produce the R sound. They played a matching game and they reviewed the session. Our goal was to have the client accurately produce R sound in all positions with 80% accuracy across one session. Our session plan was to have worksheets with the R sound words. We would have the child say it first, and then as the child is saying the word, we would take an ultrasound of the throat to see where her articulators are, and then we would let the child try again. Here's a picture of our procedures. We have initial, medial, and final with words with the R sound, and it's an example of the worksheet. Procedure, we would give the client a list of words in the initial, medial, and final positions, place the ultrasound under her neck, have the client say the word. The clinician would give feedback on how to correctly produce the word herself, and then the client will repeat the word again. We also had to pick a peer review article. In our article, it states that ultrasound provides the learner and clinician with a dynamic sagittal or coronal image of the tongue during speech production. The participants in the study were 2 young boys who have not learned the correct production of the R sound. Both received treatment for over a year, and no improvements were shown. R sound was then broken down into individual motor targets. It was then concluded that visual feedback from ultrasound is beneficial in redemption of persistent R errors. Article and procedure. We feel that the procedure we chose was a good therapy strategy because it has been proven and done on patients before. There is a lot of evidence on the ultrasound technique in articles that we read, and we felt that this was something we haven't learned much about and was intriguing to research on. What we learned is we thought it was interesting that SLPs are able to fix the R sound in production with the help of an ultrasound. And that's the end of my PowerPoint. Thank you.